Hi Capricorn, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I will be doing your reading for October 2020. We had a storm rolling in earlier, but it's cleared up, so it's nice and bright outside. So that's lovely. Please bear in mind that these readings are general. This reading may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, please check your other placements. Also, don't forget roles may be reversed, and cross watchers, you are welcome here. But please remember to check your own placements because it does take two to tango. Okay, Capricorn, don't let your pride get in the way. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. I can just see a Capricorn. I'm humble. I am very humble. I have Capricorn placements, so I know how this can go. Okay. Pride can also be keeping you from seeing the truth. Different things could be going on with this. It could be someone else's pride in your way. I just get the feeling an opportunity is getting denied here because of pride. Let's see. Okie dokie. Three of Coins. Why, yes, this is true. So this is the card of apprenticeship, a card of learning, a card of mentoring. I like to laugh, too, that this one is like the Earth Signs wedding card because it's two people, well, in the Rider-Waite, it's two people standing in front of like basically their boss, and they're getting instructions on what to do. It just seems very earth sign to me. So there's something here that you want, something that you're working towards, and there's something standing in your way, like you don't think it's going to the plan that you wanted to have happen. All right, Capricorn. Ooh, yes, that is it. Ace of Cups. Right. Something is going on that is unsettling your equilibrium. You thought you had things set, you thought you had things planned, and here comes a Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn. Okay. Do you have a new relationship coming in? What? Oh, you do, Capricorn. All right. So it looks like you have been, I'm happy, I'm doing fine, I'm working, I don't need these emotions, and, oh look, here comes the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is someone, they want you. They're going to convince you, I think, is what's going to happen. Whoa, what is up with this reading? Okay, and then the Two of Cups. Huh. And then the Magician. All right, I'm going to investigate these two people for a bit. So, this does seem to be, Capricorn, that somebody you're going to meet at work or school or some sort of instructional event, maybe a work seminar, something like that. And this is going to be one of those ones where you see them across the room and you're like, oh, I should talk to them. And then you make an excuse not to talk to them. However, they are going to come up and talk to you. There is no getting away from being introduced or meeting this person. Even if you somehow avoid meeting them, they're going to turn out to be someone who knows someone you know, and you're going to end up at like a party the next week. Yes, I know COVID, but you're going to end up somewhere and they're going to be like, oh, I saw you. And you're going to be like, oh, hi. Right. And act like you don't care. This is going to throw you for a loop. I'm happy by myself. I'm proud of who I am. I don't need anybody. And you don't need anybody. But sometimes it's nice to have someone around who's going to be on your side. And it looks like this person is more into forming like a partnership with you, right? And there's going to be like passion and fire and all of the things that you are not quite comfortable with right now. Yeah, 9 of Cups. This is really going to throw you. Yeah, this wasn't something you were expecting at all. So 4 of Cups. Then underneath that, the Hierophant. So Capricorn, I feel like I should like lean forward and like pat you on the hand very gently. It looks like although you've been spending some time closed off from your feelings. I don't know if this is prior relationships. I don't know if you've just been throwing yourself into work. I don't know what's made you close off your relationships. Or your feelings. I don't know. But this person is going to rip those right open, and you're gonna like it. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle for you. But they are a better communicator than you are, and they're also willing to flat out tell you that they're interested. They're willing to tell you how much there's no, if this turns into a friends with benefits situation, it's because they would have said this is going to be friends with benefits. But they would be like, this is going to be a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. There is a commitment here. Like, they will tell you early on what they consider you to be in their life. Like, they would, like, introduce you to as their boyfriend or girlfriend kind of thing. And you'd be like, what? And then, oh, yes, I guess you are. And this is a challenge for you. This is something you didn't think you'd have, or at least at this time in your life that you would have it. Like, I think this is something you were also putting off. Like, I will do this later, right? I will achieve these things. I will finish school. I will get that promotion. I will be making this amount of money per year before I settle down with somebody. And then this King of Wands, again, the energy can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. It's just the energies or the King of Wands energies. And this person knows what they want, and they are going to take it. And that is, they want a commitment with you. And you are going to be a little at war at yourself because you're going to have certain things that you haven't completed yet that you wanted before you found someone like this. So, 5 of Swords is your hopes and fears. Of course it is. That's your hopes. And then the Ace is what's blocking you. Okay. So as the 5, I'm just like shaking my head here. Okay, so the 5 of Swords being your hopes, right? What's helping the situation is, so that would be like, I'm trying not to just like bust out laughing, but part of what goes on with the 5 of Swords is there's like a win at all costs. There's also like when it's reversed, it's like a self-defeating attitude, and you have this whole, it's the pride is what's completely getting in the way. But in some ways, I think there's like, are they good enough is what you're asking, and it turns out they are good enough. Right? And I think part of you is afraid of someone being are good enough because it kind of wrecks all of your plans that you have going on, right? So this is someone who's going to win, right? They're going to tell you, they're going to show you, they're going to feel you, right? They're going to make you feel, Capricorn, and you're kind of like, I don't know about this. I wasn't ready, but you just roll with it. You'll have a good time. Yeah. So here's a Death card. Don't freak out. This is just a transformative thing for you. Something that you didn't think was going to happen came earlier than it did. And before you have some goals done that you wanted to do, you know what? I would just roll with it because they're on your side. And like I said, some of this might be easier. You don't have, with someone helping you, you don't have to do everything by yourself. You just don't. And I hear the whole, I'm fine. Well, you're prideful, right? Prideful that you're fine. So this doesn't feel like outward pride. This feels like inward pride. And again, cross watchers and Capricorns, the roles here can be reversed. It could be the person you're dealing with is too prideful and doesn't realize how good of a thing that they have being offered to them. It looks like the Capricorn, in most cases, will accept the offer of love. Like, no, of love and emotions that's being offered to them, and they will be caring back, definitely, and be loving back. It's just going to be, it's just going to be like a sea change for them. Like the wind's just going to go in a different direction. Yeah, Chariot. So this is just going to bowl them over. They were not expecting this to happen. They had a certain set way things were going to go. And boom. Nope. And here comes the King of Cups with all these lovely emotions again. We've got the King of Wands and the King of Cups, right? So we've got the passion and the emotions, things that Capricorns are traditionally not assigned to being comfortable with, right? Stereotypes again. And then, so what do we have on the situation? And I grabbed two. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon going on with this, which is interesting. Again, this is the first Queen to show up. So I think what's going on here is Capricorn is thinking this is too good to be true, right? There's this offer of the stable home, of families, of growing together, and they're like, there's got to be a catch. And what's the catch? Well, catch is the Capricorn's overthinking it, number one. And there's the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. The catch is that the Capricorn is afraid that they accept this offer, they will lose control of their life and of their emotions. They'll lose control of what they've been building. But I get the feeling that, and death again, I get the feeling that this person, they're going to be, yeah. All right, so these are the two that just, I put up the death on top of the death. Camera again. So death on top of the death. So this is going to be a hugely transformative thing that happens. And then the Ace, I put the Ace of Pentacles just to clarify the death card one more time. Double death, right? Oh, okay. So the two death cards, it's actually going to be transformative for both the Capricorn and their person. I don't think either of them were expecting this sort of strength in a relationship. They just weren't. And I think there's a very solid offer coming through here that Capricorn has a very good chance of accepting, even though they're scared. And like I said, the roles could be reversed. It could be the Capricorn making this offer to somebody who's like, I'm just in my own world, I'm working, and the Capricorn's like, no, we fit together, we can build together, we should move forward. So, the thing is though, you don't let your pride get in the way, right? You don't always know what's best for yourself. Most of the time you do. I mean, understand that, but sometimes you sabotage yourself. And this sabotage can be really insidious. And your fixation on this timeline you have of these events you want to check off, this checklist of I need to have XYZ done before I become blah, 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 right? Or become married, before I do this, before I have kids, I have to have this much in the bank. And yeah, there's plans that you can make like that. But that doesn't mean they're going to happen on your time frame, because again, the universe is in charge of timing, not you. I think that's a hard lesson to learn here. But you're going to learn it. All right. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you. You have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself this upcoming October. And when this person offers themselves to you, take it. Take it. It's okay. You'll survive. You'll survive being mushy on somebody. Okay. So if you like, I'm Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot. If you like this reading, please like or subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.